Yep, it's that time again. It's time to give the van some more upgrades. I noticed that the wheels brakes were starting to squeal, so it's time to change the front brakes. I've already changed the back brakes around 20,000 miles, but I didn't change the front. So I'm going to change the front brakes and rotors today on both sides, obviously. And then we'll do the suspension. Luckily I have my own jack, because the one that comes with the car, or the van, it's just sketchy, man. This is the one. And they recommend you place it in front of the front tire on the little part of the frame. And it's like fully extended. Maybe it's because of the KO2s with the bigger tires, but it's just a little sketchy. So I put the other jack in as a safety measure. So I have two jacks stabilizing the tire. I have it lifted up to get this wheel off, and I already loosened the bolts. So now it's just a matter of taking the bolts off, and we'll swap these brake pads and rotors out. You can tell here the rotor's pretty thin, pretty significant lip right here. It is an Allen key to get the caliper lifted up to get to the brake pads. And you got these little rubber lids that go on the exposed metal into there. It's weird. I finally got the caliper off, or the brake pads lifted. Here, the caliper. But these brake pads were due. They are in pretty bad shape. There's still a little bit of life left, I guess. Not the best. Still a little bit of life left. Interesting. If you're struggling to get a bolt off, don't forget to use leverage. Extend the amount of leverage you have, I guess. Extend the lever, and it's easier to get a bolt loose. I just had to use that to get the one caliper bolt off, and then I'm going to be working on the second one right there. Just going to clean out the caliper real quick, and then I'll change the rotor out. Mercedes just loves to be difficult. I got this little lock nut on the rotor. So luckily it's in my kit here. Just a Torx bit. But I mean, how do they expect me to just spin it off with my hand like this? I need to use a socket. Get some leverage. Okay, another thing I didn't consider. When you're trying to get the rotor off here with this little lock, as you spin the wheel to try and loosen it, or as you spin the wrench try and loosen it, the wheel rotates. So now you need to stop it from moving. So what I'm going to do, stick a screwdriver into the slot of the rotor like so. And then I'm going to use some extension. There we go. Keep that tension on it. And now I'm able to spin this off. Mercedes does not like to make it easy to do your own jobs. Pain in the butt. Here it is, this little guy. Ooh, that was on her. Come check out the difference of the old versus the new. Old one, new one. The back is bad shape. Look at that. You can see there's like a groove here. This is nice and clean. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, I'd say it was time. Old, new. Brake job is officially done on the left side, driver's side. Now we gotta do the passenger, and then we'll go for a test spin, test drive, make sure this is good. And next job will be the suspension.
Oh, you keep trying to change my mind, but you're telling me crazy lies. I'm praying you're coming around, 'cause you're tied up in chains and you don't even know you're bound. I've waited so long.
Why do these jobs always take a little longer than expected? That could have been really bad. You idiot. What was I thinking? Clearly I wasn't. So let's check these brakes out. They're gonna be real loose. Push it all the way down. All right, we got the pressure back. We're gonna take her for a spin, test out these brakes. All right. Well, the battery died on the camera, but the brakes are good, ready to go. Next job on the van is going to be upgrading the suspension. Thanks so much, guys. If you're looking for a travel video, I apologize. We had to do some maintenance on the van, but we'll see you in the next one.